Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be doing our Coventry City versus Preston preview. It's a massive game. It's one big game, isn't it? It's going to be massive, you know. We're on a bit of winning form, you know, you can tell by the form. We're, you know, in a little bit of a good mind. You know, we're looking good. We're looking very good. Especially that win over Bristol, and then, you know, win over Barnsley. We've got 3 wins in the last 4. Which is playoff playoff form, you know. That's really good. Plus we've got a draw in the last 5 as well. So, you know, at the end of the day, we're not looking too bad. And, you know, this Cov side really could just, I don't know, could we get playoffs? If we win this game, our chances of that is very, very high. And yeah, we look like a good. To be fair, in our last games, we have not looked good. We just get results. We've just got results, and we haven't looked good though. We've looked like that Bristol City game. I think, you know, we should have. You know, we should have lost. I'm not even lying. I think we should have lost that game, but we didn't. So we've got to move on. Like, it was a. Yeah, it was a good result in the end, a very, very good result, and I think we just need to now just go on and try and win. We've got to beat this Preston side. We have got to beat this Preston side. This Preston side are not in the best of form, and they're mid-table in the form table, but you know, their last result was a 0-0 against Nottingham Forest. Preston, to be fair, are our bogey team. They look decent as well, to be fair. They were at one point in this season, they were on a playoff charge, but now they're mid-table. They'll stay mid-table. You know, Preston, a game where a draw, it'll be good. A draw would be really, really good. And a win would be a bit, oh no, a win would be brilliant. A loss will be a bit disappointing, because I think we should get the job done. At least a point. At least a point. Like, even though Preston are a good side, they are a good side. I think a point we should be able to get. We're home as well. Home always counts. Home is the best place. You know, Rico Arena, the CBS Arena, buzzing. The crowd going wild. It's gonna be a good game. I'm excited. It's gonna be a very good game. But you know, it's Preston side, they're in decent form. It's Cov side are in very good form as well. But you know, the CBS Arena, hopefully we can get the win. You know, our last 2 games haven't been the best. Yeah, that win over what's that? Oh yeah, the win over Barnsley was good. You know, we didn't look the greatest, but you know, we got the job done. Another win. Winning against Bristol was very good. We got a big Swede on our side. Preston sky blue and white. Scoring goals is what he does best, and it goes by the name of Gyökeres. Hopefully he can bag in a goal again, but Gyökeres, we need him on good form, and he scored in the last game. So hopefully that will give his form a little bit of a push. But let's just hope we can get the job done tomorrow even. You know, Cov, yeah, I think we can get the win here. But a draw would be good. A loss would be a bit, yeah. We need a win for our playoff hopes. We need a win in our playoff hope. And, you know, if we do get this game, if we win this game and the results elsewhere go our way, we could be joint playoffs. We could be joint 6th. And then we just keep our momentum going up. We've got a game next Saturday, and then we've got a game on Tuesday. We've got Swansea next Saturday, and then we've got Luton and Sheffield United in the space of 4 days. Like, there's one of the 2 hardest games, and we've got them in the next 2 games. So it's going to be interesting. We need to try and get this job done. If this is a game where we could win, and we've got games later on the season where, you know, if we win these games, we can afford to drop points because they are hard teams. But yeah, should we move on to the last game? And it was Bristol City 1, Coventry City 2. My review's doing pretty well, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know how, but yeah, it's interesting. You know, we deserved to win. We didn't really deserve to win. They dominated us. You know, the first half was pretty boring, pretty dead. You know, one shot each on target, I think it was. And then the second half, Martin, what a goal. A good team goal. Nuckerez, what can I say? Brilliant player, brilliant. It wasn't, to be fair, it was a jammy finish, but still a goal, you know. But that win has got our playoffs hopes so high now. It's unbelievable how that win has affected this playoffs. Because we're only 3 points off playoffs now. We were 3 points off anyway. Going into this game, but like that win there, we could have been 5 points off if we didn't win that game. If we didn't get a last minute winner, we would have been 5 points off playoffs, and playoffs would have been literally no man's land. But we got the job done. We got the win. Come on, the Sky Blues. Can we beat Preston? 2 wins on the trot. No. And then 3 wins on the trot. Moving on to the form table, and in form we're playoffs. We're 6th in the form table. Preston are 10th in the form table. Preston have, not looked too bad. We've got a win, loss, win, drew. Preston have drew, loss, win, drew, 1. So they've got 2 wins, 2 draws. We've got 3 wins, 1 draw, and a loss. And we've got 2 wins on the trot. Barnsley and Bristol, the 2 Bs. Can we go to the Ps and get the job done? I'm not too sure. But the form table shows that we're doing better in the form. Currently we're on 10 points in the form table. Preston are on 8 points. So, not too, both of our forms are pretty decent. We're only 2 points off the top of the form table. Luton, 4 wins. Jeez. But, yeah, we're 6th in the form table. Preston are 10th. So we're beating them in the form. But form doesn't really mean anything. It's just a matter on the day. Can we get the job done on the day? Moving on to our last meeting, and it was Preston North End 2, Coventry City 1. It was, it wasn't the best. It is what it is. It was unlucky. And I'm just gonna get it up. But no, I could just do this. But it's interesting. They look good. Preston, I'm not too sure. I need to just check all my stats and all that. I should have got it organised with her, but never mind. But yeah, it was an interesting game. Preston, I think at the time they looked decent, but 20th of October. We went 1-0 up with Tyler Walker, and then in the 61st minute, Patrick Bure scored, and then Emil Rees-Jacobson in the 69th minute, and they dominated us really. 16 shots to our 8, 4 shots on target to our 3. We had 51% possession to 49. It was, Preston fair share, sort of deserved to win, but at the end of the day, it was. It was a loss, but it's not a big loss, and I think we can turn this around, hopefully. Well, moving on to the standings of the table. Currently, we sit 9th, Preston sit 13th. We are only 3 points off playoffs. Preston are 7 points off playoffs. We're 4 points clear of them. So, yeah, I think, overall, we do need to win. We need to win this game. It's a must. It's a must win. If we want to get playoffs. Besides of Luton, Middlesbrough, Sheffield United, they're all probably going to win. Nottingham Forest could overtake us. So if we do not win, or if we draw or lose, then we could go down to 10th. We need to win. We need just to keep our winning mentality up. And if we do, that'd be brilliant. If we don't, then, we could be slipping down to 10th, and we could go to as about 6 points off playoffs, which isn't good. But you know, if we lose and playoffs is out, it's not the end of the world because we've had a brilliant season and we need to just build on this for next season. We can get playoffs if we win this game, though. We must win. So, should we say, let's move on to who's out, and it's the usual suspects of Matt Godden, Josh Heckles, and Liam Kelly. Matt Godden won't be back for a while. His appendix operation, I think it was. Anyway, but Heckles is out and Kelly's out. It's the usual people. We need Matt Godden back. We need Heckles back, and we need Kelly back for, you know, just because our players are getting tired. We just can't wait to the international break at the moment, so our players can have a little bit of a rest. Because the likes of Gyökeres, the likes of Callum O'Hare, and all those they haven't been rested for a while. I won't be surprised if, you know, Mark Robbins takes Callum O'Hare off for this game. I don't think he will. Tell by my my lineup prediction, but you know, I won't be surprised if he does because we need rest. We need to put Tavares. I think Tavares needs a game. Maybe not against Preston in such a big game, but he needs a game. Moving on to my line-up prediction, and in goal, Simon Moore. Centre-backs, Clark Salter, Fadzine and Hyam. I think Rose will be dropped again because he had an injury against Cardiff. I think he won't play. He might play though. Fadzine, I think Rose will come in from Fadzine and Fadzine over Rose. I'm not too sure. Right wing back, Todd Kane. The centre-back, Ben Shee for me, comes back into the 11. Hamer is back, and he was brilliant against Bristol. 2 assists. He was absolutely phenomenal. And then left wing back, Ian Matson. I think he should stay in the team, and I think he should go up to left wing back. And then, you know, the usual cams are Callum O'Hare and Jamie Allen. I think Jamie Allen should be playing cam. If he plays centre mid, but I don't think who he will overtake in the centre mids because Hamer's had a rest, Sheaf's just had a rest, and Jamie Allen I think should go cam and Matson left wing back, and then up front we've got a big Suede on our side. Yeah, Victor Gyökeres. But do I think that team could get us a job? Possibly. I'm not too sure though because Preston, they have a lot of players out. I need to get them up, but they have a lot of players out. I'll tell them who they've got out. They've got a lot of players out, which helps us. You know, it definitely helps us. But you know, where is it? Where's the goal? They've got a lot of players out, and I mean a lot of players out. They've got Sean Maguire out, Greg Cunningham, Ishe Brown, Josh Murphy, Tom Barkhuizen, and Patrick Bow, the one who scored against us. He's a doubt. But we've got 3 players out. They've got 6 players out. Possibly that could have an impact on the game, but yeah. Alright, moving on to my score prediction. This Cov game's tough. It's tough. I'm not too sure. Score prediction: Coventry City 1, Preston North End 1. A draw, and you can tell by my score prediction will be my championship predictions will be out tomorrow morning, and you can tell where that will put Coventry City if all my other predictions were correct. But 1-1, I think we'll drop down a few places. But it's not the end of the world. A 1-1 draw will be decent against Preston, but hopefully we can win. But yeah, that wraps up the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit notification bell, and the Scrub Blues go marching on. See you guys later. Bye.